Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play RimWorld Rise from Ashes, where we are currently still working towards some production. As I was loading in, I was actually sitting here thinking about this Steam Geyser. We might end up moving it. I do have, the Minify mod does allow me to move everything, so I can move Steam Geysers. And we might end up moving that one because it's just in a really bad location. But today we are going back to working on our current projects, which our main project right now is getting this room made. Now, I did want to look at something because I remember there being an option to, yes, we can smooth terrain. Can I smooth? No, I can't smooth the walls. Can I smooth? Oh, I actually have to choose smooth the walls. Okay. We're going to see what that does, and we're going to see how good that turns out. I don't think it turns out very good, because I don't think I remember doing it very often. Now, we have our 4 people who are good with animatries, focusing on this animatry. I do kind of want to get some defenses up today, so we're probably going to build a defense here, so that if anything spawns here, it's forced to go through this little nook here, and then over into here. But we got to destroy all this stuff down here, so that's going to be part of our thought process today, once we have everything else finished. We're at that point in the game where I start running into the same problem, where like I feel like nothing is getting done, but I'm starting to wonder why. Oh no, the walls are getting smoothed. Why are you smoothing the walls? Oh, because that's a construction while this is a build. This is a mine. Okay, that makes sense. Lizzie is still cranking away through the research. I'm just going to let her continue to do that. Because we do need research. The faster we get through research, the better. I am considering turning this into a workroom instead of just a storage room. What I was considering looking at was... yeah, that's about as big as I can make it without it becoming a crushing incident. What I might do is I might do this. If I do this... what I want is electricity. Getting electricity would be a really good idea right now. I wish I could do it where like they won't work in a room if someone is sleeping in it. I'm going to do this to encourage them to work on her bedroom. Glacius, can you not do construction? The answer is no. They've got a 2 in construction. Construction, do forever, details. If you've got something less than 9 construction, if you've got 9 or less construction, go ahead and do that. And then we'll go ahead and do this. We actually can delete this top one. Give everybody a chance to get at least some construction skill. Because then when we build stuff, we can build it quickly. Looks like Governess is already on that. I think it's because she's not very good at anything. Yeah, she's not very good at anything, and she's really bad at construction, so it's going to take her a while to get to a decent level of construction. Once they get to like 5, they're good for putting put on. They just will botch some of their skills and won't be very quick at it. The other one I kind of want to look at getting is like getting plants and mining. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Manhunter pack. Give me a second, we'll figure that out. Alright, we go with that one. And we go with that one. If you can hear children outside, it's because there are children outside. I live in an apartment complex that is populated by all ages. What are we looking at? Right. Lizzie, come here, because you got that rifle. Hopefully you can... Okay, I don't think you're going to be able to defend the colony by yourself. I was hoping you could, but I don't think you're going to be able to. These things are moving pretty quick. Back up. I hate it when it's like that they're over top of something. It's like if they're over top of something, if something can fight that I can fight is over top of something, it should prioritize fighting it, in my opinion. I could be wrong though. Okay, if you're not gonna lay down and get some rest, then at least heal the person who's bleeding out, please. Now you... Lady, I am going to bust you. Okay, that was my fault. Get in bed. Okay, have lunch apparently, and then go to bed. Alicia, please go tend to Lizzie. Oh, she's getting medicine. There we go. Badger, 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 badger. Oh, he's dying of frostbite. Well, sucks to be you. If you weren't incapable of dumb labor, I would consider bringing you on board. How are we doing with temperature, by the way? The answer is not grand. Good news is that this is like an airlock, so this isn't going to get super cold. So the inside isn't going to get super cold. This might get cold. Which actually, what we probably should do is put a heat box in here as well. What are you doing? Building wood floor. Let's work on this first. There we go. Now that'll keep this room warm, which will warm the rest of this up by extension. Sadly, these first few episodes are always going to be a little slow just because of the fact that we're getting ourselves established. Go ahead and go to this one. Oh, okay. So, are you not eating only meat? Because you're a carnivore, you're supposed to be only eating meat. Are you not eating only meat? Carnivore. have kindling skill? Not really. Don't do cooking. Better plan, let's not do that. I do kind of want to get a kitchen now because of the fact that it's so cold outside. Oh, there we go. Busted shuttle. I'm tempted to go with the goodwill with the Empire so that they'll start to, so that we can start getting them towards being friendly. Yeah, let's do that. Cool, they crashed down like one of the best spots on the map. And deconstruct that when you get around to it. We'll let them chillax for a little bit. It'll take them the enemies won't arrive until like this has like 2 or 3 hours left. Maybe 4. There they go. Androids from have arrived. Where? Did the androids not show up? I actually would really appreciate that. Augustin became a guest. I saw that goose flying and thought it was an android at first. I don't want you as a guest. Why are you a guest? Oh. Bishes you like UV sensitivity. That's why they're a guest. Go ahead and rescue them. They're from the Central Republic, so yeah. I run into this a lot where they have this severe UV sensitivity. So they go in here, they're no longer in UV, so they go outside and they end up getting downed again because of it. It's annoying, to say the least. Alright, that was easy. Oh, hey, room's finished. Let's go ahead and get a bed installed. We have a royal tribute character. We normally would work on giving stuff to them, but I don't think we have anything worth giving to them. We are going to talk to them, but we might just have to apologize this year for not having anything to give to them. I will be trying to give them stuff because of the fact that, to me, it makes sense. There's not a lot I can do with this person because I can't even put them on a... Even if I had the ability to make the pods, I can't send them back to their place because I can't put them in a pod. So like the only thing I can do is literally let them continue doing this process of her recovering, going outside, falling down because she can't be in the sun, which sucks because now she's also going to start starving soon. All right. I normally wouldn't do this, but this is just going to drive me crazy if I keep having to deal with this. Well, I say I normally wouldn't do this. I actually probably do this all the time. Because I personally just can't deal with it. And even at night, it's not going to work because she's basically going to stick around for a little while, so she's not going to just leave. Wait, not you. Hood. Now that Hood is there, we can also give Hood the position of being our priest, or whatever our moral guide's name actually is. Who's in a major break risk? It's because they're I think they are hypersensitive. Yeah, they're hypersensitive, so they're really not liking this drone. And they're a pessimist. They're just gonna have to relax. I'm gonna have to hope that they relax eventually. What I am going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and give them a anything schedule, because I want them to just do whatever they need to do to get by for this time period. Do we not have any meals? Why don't we have meals? I wonder if Prissa's doing something other than making meals, which is a problem. Farming, doctoring, no, because she should be doing meals over anything else. I wonder if she's just not making meals fast enough because of how cold it is outside. That's always a possibility. Okay, time to get to work. We're going to change up a bit of our current setup. We're going to reinstall this out to here because I don't want it here. I don't want it there, and I need the space. I'm going to try reinstalling these. If I lose the meat, whatever. Yep, we did lose the meat. Are these not making meat? No, these are not. Do this and do it forever. This and do it forever. And there we go. Now it'll be warm in here and she won't have to worry too much about that. I was looking to see if there was anything that would improve her cooking speed. What I can do eventually, what we'll do right now actually, Robot, move that before you build it. And because I keep calling him Robot, we're just going to name him Robot. Robot. What we are going to do next, though, because I feel like we should do it anyways, is we're going to build a fueled stove. I don't know how cold it's getting in here. The answer is not super cold. It's slightly warmer. I do want to put a light source in here though, because I feel like it's too dark in here. Eventually I want to tear this down and put a butchery table there. Alright, so, fine, nope, not fine. Lavish, fine, simple, pemmican, and baby food. So, baby food, pemmican, lavish, fine, simple. My cat's playing with a bag. Burn! I'm trying to record. Why are you playing with the bag? Looks over at me so innocently, acts like she's like, I don't know why you're getting mad at me. I'm not doing anything. Sure you're not, cat. Let's not put meat in this one. And then, of course, we're going to take the jerky out of the other two. Oh. I apologize for her if you guys can hear her and it's annoying. She's enjoying herself right now. Might not even be able to hear her. Ooh, a hussar. Normally I wouldn't want hussars because they're hard to deal with, but I like the idea of having a hussar for like a bodyguard or something. We're gonna rescue her because I think she's from the Empire of Perfection. I don't want to force her to join because if I force her to join, the Empire won't like it. So we're just gonna rescue her, and then if she wants to join us, we're going to let her. That is the one thing I wish I could change about RimWorld is that instead of them always joining me, that they would ask, "Hey, can I join?" and then I can choose to say yes or no. Because like these rescues, I like helping them. I just don't want them to join me. We don't really have any trade set up yet, so we're not really able to buy or sell anything. So we're just gonna leave that. I do need to get an armory built eventually. Manager, chopping down trees. Oh. Huh. I thought it would let me do smash dumps now since we have a smash dump on the map, but it doesn't. But it's not. All right. This also needs a light now. Go ahead and get a wall torch down. Production. Do we have a butchery table? Yes, we do. Gotta get a butchery table down. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on. We've got 7 desperate refugees, Maxian, and 6 children. Ugh, that's a bad promise. The Rangers, that person becoming a guest very rapidly. Yeah, sure. No, because I don't have anywhere for you guys to stay. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? Alright, fine. I've been lied to, and I've seen this happen way too many times with these quests. There are 3 children and, 5 robots? No, 4 robots. That's our ribbit. Okay. Okay then. So we'll put the children at the bottom. That's fine, that's fine. It's fine. Although you don't have a weapon, so go ahead and remove that. That's fine. They're basically just going to be helping us with running around and hauling while basically using up space and eating our food. We'll let the robots join if the robots want to join. As far as the kids go, I can't promise anything because I'd have to see how each of the kids are. Like this one is decent. He's too young for me to really for me to think of anything about him. She is also not as decent. She's a Neanderthal with a few of interesting little quirks about her. And then we have Norman, who... interesting. What does sacrificial study do? Here's the gene do not remember or understand new ideas well. Their memory... Oh, no. That's a terrible trait. So, no, maybe. Mother, weird, might be one of the ones we accept. The others will be rejected except for the robots. The robots are each of their own interesting. Like, this one's fine. This one would be fine. This one would be fine. And this one would be a no because they can't do skilled labor. Let your creature do forever. Details. Allow human corpses, no colonists, no slaves, no unnaturals, and no immortals. I'm not a huge fan of how they always eat pemmican first. We actually probably should move this to the bottom and have them working on other foods. Okay, so Moxian would like to join. Moxian is simple-minded, capable of everything. Good crafting, good plants, decent construction, and a decent with a sword. We will accept Moxian. Moxian has joined our group. So this deserter request was actually not bad. So Moxian, good for construction. You're bad with plants, bad with mining, bad with crafting. I thought you were good with crafting. You're fine with crafting. I don't know what's going on there. Where's Moxian? It must be, there must be something more than crafting that has to do with it. You know what? We're gonna set it up like that. Sorry, Moxian. Due to you being a robot, you aren't allowed to wear clothing. I should be converting these kids. Sounds a lot worse than it should be. Oh, I think we're converting the dog right now. Speaking of which, Hood will now be our cleric. I actually wish you could make multiple people, like, I wish you could have like the head cleric, but then I wish you could have smaller clerics. Alright. change you from peasant to cleric. Everybody goes in and gobbles down all the meals. Oh yeah, the robots don't sleep, so they don't have to. We don't have to worry about a sleep cycle for them. This is one reason why I like robot colonies, is because robots are like really efficient. You just need to get electricity and you don't have to worry about them. Which is one reason why we're aiming for electricity eventually. Right now we don't have electricity. And we're still quite a bit away from it. One reason I'm not just focused on electricity, even though I could be right now, is it's above our tech level. And thanks to a mod I have installed that would prevent us from getting it. They're eating the baby food. Parissa, where are you? I need to have Parissa, like, get up earlier than ever. No, Parissa, you should be cooking food. No, wait, you're Felicia. Parissa, what are you doing? Parissa, why are you not cooking? Parissa, food, cooking. 3, 4. Why are you doing that? Doesn't make any sense. I probably should be focused on just making food right now, since I probably have the need for food. Okay, we're gonna move simple meals to the top. I usually like having simple meals on the bottom because I like them making lavish meals before they make simple, but right now we're eating baby food, which is a bad sign. I also don't have any babies in the colony, so I shouldn't even be having them make baby food. Maybe? New technology level, we are now considered industrial, which means electricity should be right around the corner for us. Now it's down to 1,600 research points. Oh hey, we finished out mining up all these rooms. Or at least the majority of them. I'm going to switch over to steel walls. Because steel is a much more abundant resource. You also now get to see how I replace walls in my base when living in an underground area. It's supposed to be every other one. Sometimes I don't do every other one. I'm not too worried about it because in most cases this will be fine. And then what I do is I go around these, because they can't always dig around the corners, so they'd have trouble getting to these. My apologies, my throat has been bothering me this morning for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure why. I'm gonna do a bunch of recordings today. I'm really enjoying making these, and I want to get it while the fire is hot. I will not be trying to turn this into a robot colony. I just noticed that one of our robots is wearing a Legion helmet. It's because Nudist doesn't remove doesn't remove the armor. Well, specifically doesn't remove the headgear. But that'll take care of that. Dirty cooking area? What? Shouldn't be dirty. Apparently it's very dirty. Wonder why. I am going to try and improve that. One thing I can do is give it a doormat. Another option that I have, which I will do eventually once we have the technology for it, is to put a trash can in here. Or outside near it. I wonder if it's because it's wooden floor. I wonder if wooden floor is naturally dirtier. That is a bunny. And that is a muffalo. I need to kill both of those. I don't like trading animals in this because what happens is I end up getting like thousands of them. So I try not to do animals too much. Kind of makes me want to get the common sense mod. What do you mean not assigned to basic tasks? What the? How'd that happen? Don't eat it, just... There we go. Now... Eat the severed head. Now the reason I'm having her do this, she's not going to be happy about it, but that is one of the immortality types in this mod pack. Hopefully she gains immortality from it. The higher the immortality of the creature we eat, the higher the chance she gets it. And then when she gets immortality, if she beheads the immortal like she just did, she will increase in her immortality. Which, as we saw from that muffalo, if they die, they just come back to life. You have food poisoning, I'm guessing? Yeah. Food poisoning sucks because it slows you down so much. Oh, they're switching over to swords. Do me a favor and go grab... Both of you can equip swords. Truth be told, the only reason I'm not having them put on armor is because I don't want them to wear armor yet. They might get armor eventually. Can I catch them before they leave? Oh, they're not leaving. They're just going over here. They got surrogate droids here that were here during the solar flare, so they're going to have to leave those behind. And we're not going to get them. Which is really annoying. Nope, nothing we need. That's not good. No, it'll be fine. Far enough away from us for us not to care. getting close to the end of the episode. It's been nice so far. We're working pretty well towards it. We have a better kitchen. Hopefully we're figuring out what's wrong with our dirty cooking space, which apparently no. I wonder if these are lowering the cooking value. That's actually not a bad thought process. That probably is exactly what's going on. What we're going to do is we're going to move the hoopstone over to here, and we're going to turn this into the butchery spot. Or not the butchery spot. We're going to turn it into the smokehouse. I'm trying to remember what you call places where you keep your smoking meat like this. Oh, okay. Because I'm going to try and move these out of here, because that might be why we're getting our lower things. I didn't think it would be a problem, but that's the only thing I can think of right now that might be causing that. Why'd you eat in there? Why didn't you just go out to here and eat? Because we need to figure out what's wrong with this, because this food poisoning is going to keep us down if I don't find something to do about it. Alright, now let's move these out of here and we'll see if that fixes it. Hopefully it does. But you guys will have to wait until the next one to find out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later. Bye.